Get ready for a ride that'll leave you questioning your existence. More powerful than a Ford Ranger Raptor? More fuel efficient than a diesel Toyota HiLux? Could this be the ute that shakes up the Australian new car market and ends the reign of the Ford Ranger and Toyota HiLux? Well, China's rising automotive giant BYD certainly thinks so. Say hello to the all-new plug-in hybrid Shark, set to hit Australian showrooms by the end of the year. Now, we had already seen it uncamouflaged in spy photographs, but now we have the details of this groundbreaking new ute. Get ready for something truly special, or at least that's what BYD wants us to believe. Now, BYD could have played it safe and copied the Ford and Toyota playbook, but they've decided to roll the dice with a different strategy. The Shark does feature a ladder frame chassis, but features independent rear suspension, which is a dramatic departure from the more typical leaf spring found in the ute market. This setup should in theory give the Shark more SUV-like handling, particularly with no weight in the tray, but the downside of such a setup is potentially reduced payload and towing capacity, which are both key for many buyers. BYD likes to call itself a new energy vehicle company and has come up with the term DMO Super Hybrid Off-Road Platform to describe the Shark's fancy plug-in hybrid powertrain. But what does that really mean? Well, this beast combines a tiny 1.5-litre turbo petrol engine with an electric motor and battery system, cranking out over 320 kilowatts of power. Yep, that's more than the Ranger Raptor. It zooms from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5.7 seconds and can go up to 100 kilometers on electric power alone. BYD has claimed the Shark will have up to 840 kilometers of total range thanks to its super hybrid system. And if that's not enough, you can even turn it into a mobile power station with its vehicle-to-load function, letting you power your tools and gadgets right from the battery. So whether you're racing down the highway or running a campsite, the Shark's got you covered. But where the BYD Shark really makes a splash is in its sheer size. This upcoming beast is 5.457 meters long and 1.971 meters wide, making it even bigger than a Ranger Wildtrak. And as the name suggests, the folks at BYD looked at sharks for inspiration, which explains the full-length LED lights along with a gaping grille, while a through-type tail light is also inspired by a shark's tail fin, because why not? Beyond that, the Shark's proportions are all muscle with a touch of boxiness for that classic I can take on anything look. It's like they said, let's make it big, bold, and a little bit ridiculous, and guess what? They nailed it. This thing is a moving fortress that's ready to conquer both the streets and the wild. So if you're looking for something that's part truck, part shark, and all attitude, the BYD Shark might just be your new best friend. But hold on, you might be asking yourself, what about the interior? Well, the interiors of the BYD Shark are classic BYD, loaded with tech and features that scream, look at me. Front and center, you've got a 10.25-inch LCD instrument panel and a 12.8-inch rotating screen that practically begs for your attention. Perfect for those times when you can't decide if you're more of a vertical or horizontal person, and it's loaded with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Add in the aircraft-style gear lever surrounded by toggle switches, and you might feel like you're in a spaceship rather than a ute. Now, don't expect chunky off-road switches. This cabin is all about plush comfort. And the rear seats recline at a leisurely 27-degree angle, perfect for those long road trips. You also get a 540-degree ultra-wide-angle panoramic view camera, a BMW-style NFC digital car key, and a VTOL vehicle-to-load function, so you can power your tools or even have a karaoke session on the go. And safety's no joke either. The Shark packs advanced driver assistance features like autonomous emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and lane keep assist. BYD has big plans to take over the Australian market, and the Shark is their knight in shining armor. Local testing shows they're serious about making this ute a hit down under, so get ready, Australia. The Shark is coming to take a bite out of the competition. But now let's meet the hybrid battery system that BYD is calling the world's first longitudinal electric hybrid, and it's got a cool name, the Blade battery. This piece of tech wizardry is built right into the ladder frame chassis, giving it super high rigidity levels. Also, it comes with independent rear suspension for that extra smooth ride. And about the towing capacity, well, it's rated at 2.5 tons, and while that's a bit less than some rivals, let's not get too hung up on it. The specs for the Australian market could change, and let's be honest, how often are you towing a small house? But alright, that's enough about towing a small house. Let's see what else the Shark can haul and how it turns into your personal power plant on wheels. So the BYD Shark will tow up to 5,511 pounds and has a payload capacity of 1,841 pounds, making it quite the workhorse. And just like the electrified Ford F-150s, the Shark comes with V12 capability, meaning you can basically have your own portable generator on wheels. Now, thinking about buying one in the US, don't hold your breath. BYD's got its eyes elsewhere. In a chat with Reuters, BYD boss Stella Lee made it clear. We don't have plans to go to the US market, so announcement does not impact us at all. When we build a Mexican plant, we only consider the Mexican market and other countries' markets. We have not considered the US. Translation: sorry America, this Shark's swimming in different waters. Now, when the 2024 BYD Shark hits the Mexican market, it'll cost around $53,000. So if you're in Mexico and looking for a powerhouse, the Shark might just be your catch of the day. So what do you think about the BYD Shark? Can you picture yourself behind the wheel of this game-changing beast? We'd love to hear your thoughts, and while you're at it, got any wild ideas or burning questions about cars you want us to tackle next? Drop your comments below and let's keep the conversation flowing. Your feedback fuels our passion and helps us create even better content. Alright, normally I'd point you to a few of our other videos, but let's be honest, every video on this channel is a gem, so why not go on a treasure hunt and explore them all? If you're looking for a starting point, I've got a special pick for you, the BYD Seal Review. Get ready to be blown away because it's packed with epic surprises. Just click here. But wait, before you go, I've got to drop the classic line. If you enjoyed this video, do us a favor by smashing that like button, sharing it with your friends, and hitting subscribe with the bell icon. It's not rocket science, but it makes a world of difference for us. Thanks for hanging out with us. Stay tuned for more amazing content, and we'll catch you in the next video.